Going hard all day, never quit, never stop, never hesitate. Breaking out of the cage, gorilla heart in my chest, gonna dominate. I'm walking no talk, I'm the king of the jungle. I'm walking no talk, I'm the king, I'm the king. I'm walking no talk, I'm the king of the jungle. Are you ready to rumble? I'm ready to go, let's go. Beast mode! Yeah. I'm a savage, I'ma take it, beast mode! Yeah. Turn it up, beast mode! Beast mode! I'm a savage, I'ma take it, beast mode! Got the hammer in my veins, gonna win 'em when I hit 'em like a hurricane. Doing everything it takes, till they're writing down my name in the Hall of Fame. I'm walking no talk, I'm the king of the jungle. I'm walking no talk, I'm the king, I'm the king. I'm walking no talk, I'm the king of the jungle. Are you ready to rumble? I'm ready to go, let's go. Beast mode! Yeah. I'm a savage, I'ma take it, beast mode! Yeah. Turn it up.
Welcome to Dallas Center Grimes High School, to the stable for Class 4A Region 6 basketball between Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and the Ballard Bombers. Ballard coming in at 7-15 on the season. They beat Grinnell on Wednesday night, 51-26, to advance to tonight's game. Dallas Center Grimes had the first round bye. Dallas Center Grimes, number 6 in 4A. Pat, I feel like this is night 2 of a doubleheader between Ballard and Dallas Center Grimes. Oh, wait, that's because it was. Yeah, we just had the guys in here, Ballard versus Dallas Center Grimes last night. And now we have a return of the Bombers to the stable for some sub-state basketball.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those games. This was our first game, and
right, first game of the season.
Yeah, first game of the
Ballard
season right here. So Ballard comes in, first game of the year. It may end up being the last game of the year at the same time. It's challenging things for Ballard this year when you start looking at roster and roster makeup and things like that. 7 freshmen, 3 sophomores. You know, every team has a time, right? And right now, you know, DCG, it's been their time for the last 3 years. I mean, we've been right there banging on the door of the state tournament. You get that championship. This was our time. Even this year, I don't think this is Ballard's time right now, but their time is coming with all that experience that the 7 freshmen and the 3 sophomores have. And you've got, you know, Reagan Lowe, which just an unbelievable talent of what you have. And she will continue to play ball if she wants to. So this will not be her last game. That's one of the things that when you get into regionals, and it's so challenging because the scores sometimes get extremely lopsided. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen today, because we've played some of our ugliest quarters and ugliest halves in this game right here, where we haven't played for 8 days. And that other team, they come in and they have a spark. That happened here last year. We were playing Carroll, and it's like, all right, we're down by 2 at half, or it's a 2-point game at halftime. You're like, all right, boy, this might be Carroll's time. So, I mean, you never know what's going to happen in these games, and that's why you put everybody on the court and see what happens.
There's a reason that we play them. You talked about the kind of long-standing battle that it is between Ballard and Dallas Center Grimes, just some historic matchups. In fact, in the series, Ballard actually leads the series 21-8, which surprised me. I thought it would have been pretty even, but that is since we started keeping statistics back in 2006. So Ballard leads 21-8, although Dallas Center Grimes has won the last 5 of 6. Including earlier this year, we mentioned the first game of the season, and they Dallas Center Grimes won that one. Also, 2 years ago at the state tournament, Dallas Center Grimes won by 1 point and then went on, that was in the semifinals, went on to win the state championship. 2 years previously in 2021, Ballard beat us in the semifinals, went on to win the state championship. So some really historic and epic battles. Talking to Ballard coach Patrick Wiednia before the game, he said, we have a lot of youth. He said, but we're peaking at the right time. He said, you know, the Raccoon River Conference was a gauntlet for us. Right. We played the best of the best. He said it really prepared us to, you know, be able to handily beat Grinnell in their game against Wednesday. And, you know, we say this is why we play the game. Absolutely. At this point, everybody has a clean slate. It doesn't matter what you did all season long. Everybody's looking to try to get to the state.
Absolutely
so we're going to take a minute now to go to our hype video before we get ready for player introductions. Macy Meyer up ahead, Anaya Bowens. Way to run the floor, Anaya Bowens.
Don't even know what the problem is, it's me. You waiting on the boy to fail, then hold your breath and face your death.
To the lane, kicks it out, 3-point shot on the way. That's a goal!
When you flex, win, and I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself.
Almost has to take away it does. All the way down the layup again. Carlisle, another time off for Coach Adam Jones.
Kicks it out to Tessa Jones for three, and it's down.
I'ma always win.
All right, so welcome to Dallas Center Grimes High School to the stable for Class 4A Region 6 matchup tonight between Ballard Bombers, 7-15, coming into tonight's game, and Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs, 17-4. Ballard beat Grinnell on Wednesday night, 51-26 to advance to tonight's matchup. Coach Patrick Wiednia leading the Bombers. Coach Adam Jones leading the number 6 in Class 4A Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. As we mentioned before, a lot of historic matchups between these two teams. Ballard leads the series 21-8, but Dallas Center Grimes has won the last 5 of 6. We will now go down to the floor for player introductions.
High School in the Meadows Gymnasium for tonight's Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Class 4A Region 6 semifinal between the Ballard Bombers and your Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. The winner of tonight's game will play in the Class 4A Region Final to be played on Tuesday, February 25th. At this time, we please ask that you turn your attention to the video board for a short sportsmanship video.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Attention to the flag. There's no arguing with the officials. If we didn't have them, we wouldn't have them. The courts and the mats are already down. Please stay off the competition floor. We are so thankful to have your support after this game. Let's make this a memorable experience for everyone involved. Now sit back and enjoy the game. Go Mustangs!
The officials for tonight's game assigned by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union are Dax Wedemeyer, Eric King, and Josh DeCook. Athletico is providing our athletic trainers this evening of Jared Torrey and Samantha Eggman. Head coach for the Bombers is Patrick Wiednia, assisted by Mandy Kinzenbaugh, Darren Harold, and Evan Brand. The The Mustangs are coached by head coach Adam Jones, assisted by Rich Klosser, Judy Nisley, Jalen Raymond, and Jacob Heineman. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup, beginning with the visiting Bombers. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 2, Rhea Miller. At guard, a 5'4" junior, number 4, Jada Landy. At guard is a 5'8" senior, number 11, Rhea Reagan Lady. At guard is a 5'2" sophomore, number 32, Grace Grunmeyer. And at forward is a 5'11" freshman, number 34, Kayla Johnson. Ballard comes in tonight's contest with a 7-15 record. And now let's get on your feet and meet tonight's starting lineup for your Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. At guard is a 5'5" junior, number 2, Leah Brock. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Macy Meyer. At guard, a 5'10" freshman, number 12, Ava Smith. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 32, Devin Carlisle. And at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 34, Tess Jones. The Mustangs come in tonight's game with a 17-4 record. At this time, we please ask that you rise and turn your attention to the flag of the United States of America for the playing of our national anthem.
So welcome to Dallas Center Grimes, to the stable for Class 4A Region 6 semifinal action between the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and Ballard Bombers. Dallas Center Grimes coming into the contest 17-4 on the season after receiving a first-round bye. Now hosting this game, they're rated number 6 in 4A. Ballard Bombers 7-15 now. They enter tonight's contest after beating Grinnell 51-26 on Wednesday night to advance into this semifinal action. Winner of tonight's game will play the winner of Carlisle and Newton, and that will be on Tuesday, February 25th at 7 p.m. I'm Christine Megason along with Pat O'Brien on the call. Tip is up and possession goes to the Mustangs right off the bat, but nice defensive effort there, number 4, Jada Landy with a steal.
There's the effort you're going to need all day long. You got to keep that up for that entire 32 minutes right there, the energy and effort.
Grunmeyer in the corner, and now a steal by Devin Carlisle as the Mustangs go the other direction. Carlisle, though, sees doesn't have numbers, but trailing Ava Smid. Nice layup by Smid, but it doesn't fall. Rebound, Rhea Miller. Fast pace already, Pat, to start off.
Absolutely, and that's you expect. There's all that energy and all that that anticipation of the game right there at the beginning. You knew that was going to be the case.
Yeah, we want to thank Brown Winnick Law Firm for providing tonight's live stream, so everyone has the opportunity to watch tonight's game, whether you're here in the gym or not. Although nice crowd tonight, Pat. I feel like we have a very full gym for tonight's semifinal action.
Absolutely, great crowd on both sides. Ballard obviously travels well for both sports in boys and girls basketball.
Right, Ballard just being here last night in a final regular season game between the Mustangs and the Bombers. That foul was on number 12, Ava Smid for the Mustangs. Mustangs in the white uniforms, moving left to right in your screen. Nice crossover move there by Reagan Levy. First bucket for Levy.
And she's the gunner right there. I mean, she's the one you got to hold off.
In the corner, Tessa Jones, that's a three-point basket by Tessa Jones.
Right now, part of the keys of the game is DCG wants to speed this game up. It just seems to get this thing into a track meet, see if you can't create chaos everywhere you go.
Levy for three. That shot is long. Rebound, Jones. A lot of the offense
nice
runs
pass
through Levy for the Bombers, so expect to hear that a lot tonight. Tessa Jones, and that's a second. Two quick threes for Tessa Jones, and that's a timeout. Ballard's going to take a timeout and regroup. Pat.
Well, the scouting report is number one. Tessa Jones is probably the best three-point shooter that we have on this team right now. Probably one of the better three-point shooters percentage-wise that we've had in 20 years.
Yeah, I haven't taken the time to actually look up the statistics for in Class 4A where she would rank within that, but she has to be up there because she's nearly a 50% three-point shooter.
Yeah, I mean, she gets after it. So, I mean, right now, our school record, you're going to probably be on watch. I'll help you out here. That's 2 right there for Tessa Jones. But bottom line is you got to keep, when you're trying to hold that drive off, you're packing everybody in because you're trying to keep athletes away. That opens things up on the outside. Now let's see if we can go back in and see if we can't get us a couple layups.
Well, exactly. If the shots from falling from 3 by Jones, if that opens things up for drives and or getting that into the post to Ava Smid. Ballard in red uniforms moving right to left on your screen. Kayla Johnson as she gets it down, but number 2, Rhea Miller's foot on the line, so it's going to be Mustang ball, a turnover on the Bombers. Again, we talked about it in the pregame, but both teams really young.
Yeah.
Both teams, a lot of freshmen and sophomores that see action, and so future is really bright for both teams. Meyer gets it into Smid, and she kicks it back out to Jones, and you can see now Rhea Miller face guarding Tessa Jones out on that three-point line. Meyer, as she drives to the basket, loses the ball. Turnover there, steal by the Bombers. Out into the corner, Jada Landy for 3. It's up, short, long rebound. Ballard is able to recover that, so they'll get a new shot clock.
And this is the MO right here. If you can get multiple shots off and you get Levy right there, here we go.
Second basket for Levy. That's 4 points for her. She has all the points for the Bombers. Tessa Jones, as she drives, kicks it out. She finds Leah Brock. Leah Brock for 3. In, out, and rebound. Kayla Johnson.
No fouls 90 feet from the basket.
Ballard's working in, nice drive to the bucket. Number for Grace Grunmeyer, she gets her own rebound, goes again, blocked, able to get it out to Rhea Miller. Bombers will reset. Out to Grunmeyer for 3, that's short. Rebound, Tessa Jones chases it down. Mustangs going the other direction. Out to Devin Carlisle. She gets it into Ava Smid. Nice one-on-one move there. Smid to the basket.
That's where if Ava Smid can get it on the block, she's very effective. If she gets just a foot or so under the block, she loses her ability to hit the backboard and make shots. Perfect position.
Well, and Smid going up there against Kayla Johnson for Ballard, both freshmen. So this will be a fun matchup to watch in the years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Great point there.
In the corner, that's a three-point basket by Rhea Miller.
Right now, Ballard is very loose. They're just out there playing the game like they've got nothing to lose, which they don't.
Leah Brock underneath, and she
nice.
weaves her way in, goes up, gets blocked, able to get her own rebound, kicks it out. Macy Myers chasing after ball, but nice hustle there by Jaya Landia. She really got a hand on it, made it difficult for Meyer. We have some substitutions into the game. Number 12, Olivia Waka, and number 15, Macy Harder for the Bombers. In the game for the Mustangs, number 4, Neela Williamson, number 14, Addie Abens.
The recipe for success is exactly what Ballard's doing right now. When that ball gets on the floor, you get on the floor.
Down to 9 on the shot clock. Meyer drive to the basket. There's a foul on the play. The foul is going to be on number 15, Macy Harder. And that was a shooting foul, so Meyer will go to the line. She'll be shooting 2. First one's up, a little long. You know, the other thing to maybe note is that this is the first postseason game for the Mustangs, and there's always just so many jitters because suddenly, you know, everything is on the line. It's win in advance, you know, survive in advance. The second free throw is good for Meyer. So there could be some additional, you know, adrenaline and nerves on the part of the Mustangs that Bombers have already worked out in their game against Grinnell.
Yeah, you know, first game in 8 days, and this sometimes you get kind of these rusty things. But right now they got their 9 points. They just got to defend. They're not rebounding well, the Mustangs.
Levy for a long 3, and it's long. A rebound to Smid. She gets it up ahead to Abens. She chases it down, but out of bounds. It's just a little bit too much on that ball.
I think you got to know who you're throwing the ball to, and you got to have angle. Right there, you're going straight vertical right there. There's no angle for passes right there. Not a very good decision to throw that ball.
So 3:20 left to go in the quarter, and that's just a turnover on Ballard's part as Ava Smith is able to come up with that ball, and she's going straight into the basket, gets the foul. So that'll put Smith at the line.
Right there, Christine, is a senior play, not a freshman play.
Well, and it just shows
right into the
growth because Ava Smid, in the first time around when we played Ballard first game of the season, I don't know that she would have done that.
Agreed.
She probably would have just passed it back out to someone and rather than just taking it all the way in. So first free throw by Smid doesn't fall, so she'll have a second.
It seems like a game that Neela Williamson, with her speed, her quickness, her energy, and everything she does to create chaos on the floor, look for her to get some of these steals and anticipate these passes on the long throws.
Yeah, Mustangs now setting up in that press, which has caused problem and a little tap away, and that's a 10-second violation on the Bombers. So that press was effective as they came out of that dead ball coming off the free throw, and Mustangs doing a good job, I think, of executing that, and it's just good for the Bombers now to be like, okay, we got to put our press offense in.
Yeah, exactly, and Smid easily could have picked up that second foul there in the backcourt.
Neela Williamson up top as she drives. She looks into Addie Abens, pass across the lane, right between 2 defenders. So however Addie came up with that, we're not exactly sure.
How you thread that needle, man, that was right there.
So third team foul for the Bombers. That was called on number 12, Olivia Waka. That's third of the quarter for the Bombers. Mustangs leading 10-7, under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Back cut by Smid. Meyer to the basket and traveled. You could tell she was just ready to go up, and then the defender stepped right in front of her, and she wasn't really ready to go up with the shot yet, and so.
You go back and you look at that at the 2:45 mark, right after that turnover, what Neela Williamson does as a senior, knowing what Macy Meyer brings to the table. You go back and look at that and look exactly what she did. That's a teammate right there. Look her in the eye and say, look, we got you, we got this. That's how you win ball games. That's how you go to the state tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Tessa Jones back in the game for the Mustangs. She had 2 quick threes to start the game. And now, speaking of threes, there's one for Macy Harder. As they tie it up, Bombers tie it up. 2:21 left to go in the first quarter. Ball up top with Williamson. Screen by Abens. Williamson's going to go the whole way, and she does. Basket by Neela Williamson. Nice job. Nice senior leadership there out of Neela. Again, setting up that press. Almost had the steal there, but back in the corner. Oh, not enough on the pass. Addie Abens with the steal. Mustangs going the other direction. Leah Brow, because she dribbles in, kicks it out to Tessa Jones. Will she get another? And no, not this time. But Ava Smid with the rebound and the putback. Basket by Smid.
Just like that, you're getting all these energy type and effort plays right there. The rebounds are huge in this game.
Well, and I feel like we've seen that energy level increase by the Mustangs after they put in that press. Blocked by Smid.
Straight up.
As we've seen with the Mustangs all season long, their defense leads them into their offense. And so as they've gone into that press and come up with some steals, it's really ignited everything for them, even offensively. 3 for Jones doesn't fall. Tip out by Abens out to Williamson. So the Mustangs will have another 35 seconds. Brauk as she drives to the basket. Back cut Jones. She's looking, handoff to Williamson. She goes baseline, kick into Addie Abens for a nice basket. Nice follow, Addie Abens.
Just like coaches draw those things up, man. You keep running that wheel. You got plenty of time.
Bombers able to get that press. Yeah, there might have been a carry there, but continued on, and it was off Ballard. You know, they're expending so much energy just trying to get to their half-court offense, getting through that press, that then once they reached that point, it was like, what do we do now?
Yep, for
so
sure.
They'll just continue to work on that. Substitutions for the Mustangs, number 24, Paisley Heigerken, number 32, Devin Carlisle.
So now it's like, all right, Smid's out. Now we got to, let's get up. Now you get it. You know, Heigerken in there, which is probably even more energy as you look at some of this stuff. And I don't even know how that's possible. But, man, she's going to create some havoc up there on the front.
So that foul is called on Olivia Waka. That's her second, team 4th of the quarter. Just 40 seconds to go. So Mustangs is about a 9-point differential, shot clock to game clock. Back out top to Devin Carlisle. 20 on the shot clock. Paisley Heigerken. Nice back cut there. Tessa Jones. She kicks it out. In back at Abens into Carlisle. Floater, Carlisle. No good. Rebound, but then it's tipped back to Devin Carlisle. She gets the follow. Basket by Carlisle.
One of the keys for Ballard is limit to one shot, and they've got multiple shots down there right now, the Mustangs.
Baseball pass from Levy. Right idea, just too much on the pass. So 7.3 seconds, Mustangs have an opportunity to go 2 for 1.
And this is one of those where it comes in. It was just a tie game like 5 seconds ago, right? And now you got the opportunity to go up by 10.
It's going to be off Abens' foot. 0.3 seconds on the clock as Ballard will have the ball out of bounds. Mustangs leading 18-10, and that's the first quarter. Our quarter score, Dallas Grimes 18, Ballard with 10. Again, we want to thank Brown Winnick Law Firm for being our sponsor for tonight's live stream of semifinal action, Region 6 in Class 4A, Dallas Grimes versus the Ballard Bombers. Winner of this game will advance to play the winner of Carlisle versus Newton, and that will be on Tuesday, February 25th. Site to be determined. It'll be whichever school has the highest seed coming into the matchup will host that game. So 18-10, Pat, thoughts on first quarter?
Yeah, I mean, kind of what I'm surprised that the Mustangs put as many points up as they did in this first quarter. I expected a tight quarter in this for sure. Now as things start to even out here a little bit, I'm actually looking for the Mustangs to kind of push the depth to start to take over for the Mustangs, because that's the one thing that Ballard lacks is that quality depth from that perspective offensively. Defensively, I mean, they're going to get after it the whole time. Offensively, they're going to lack that. They've got 2 3-pointers out there right now. I don't know if those fall as the legs get heavy.
Yeah, and you know, we mentioned that these two teams faced off against one another. Very first game of the season for both here at Dallas Grimes High School, but that was with no Devin Carlisle, no
right.
Neela Williamson, no Addie Abens for the Mustangs. So
this totally different team.
Totally different
right?
team when all of a sudden you have those three and all of them out on the floor. So attempted steal there by Paisley Heigerken. It's off the Mustangs, so Ballard ball.
And that won't be the last ball that she gets her hands on as we go through here. The next one going back to the house.
Another feisty freshman, but Ballard knows all about that as they have a young lineup as well. Freshmen and sophomores making up a lot for both teams. Kaylor Johnson, as she backed in, not able to get that shot to go. Mustangs going the other direction. Ball in the hand of Meyer. Macy Meyer into Heigerken in the corner. Tessa Jones as she makes a cut. Back out to Carlisle. Mustangs in white, moving left to right on your screen this half.
Great defense right here set for the Ballard Bombers.
Really good job. No need to panic. Still 10 on the shot clock.
That's that 3-2 zone right there that they're able to get. Those are the
Tessa
ones that are
Jones
open right there.
for 3, and no. Rebound for Olivia Waka, and a foul on that by Paisley Heigerken. That's her first. It's going to be team first of the quarter. We have substitution for the Mustangs in the game. Number 12, Ava Smid.
Oh, here we go. Push them to the right and get the freshmen out there, both of them.
Ava
Almost
Smid,
a guaranteed steal.
The point of that press with their long arms, but Ballard able to do just what they want to do and get the hands in.
Yeah, and
get the ball in the hands of Reagan Levy.
Yeah, and if you're going to press, take that thing right to the hole, just like they did right there.
Yeah, very well done by Ballard. Tessa Jones with the ball up top for the Mustangs. Back cut, Paisley Heigerken. Out to Macy Meyer. Foul, or screen there set by Carlisle. She rolls back for 3. That's a 3-pointer by Devin Carlisle. As we mentioned, Carlisle wasn't in play in that game. And now we have a steal by the Mustangs. Out of that press, kick out to Meyer for 3. Is it no, too long. Rebound Smid. Nice effort there by Smid, and follow Ava Smid.
It is going to be so much fun to watch Smid get stronger and more mature on the basketball court and things like that. It's going to be big time. She's going to be a great player for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I mean, what growth we've seen out of her. And there's another steal coming out of that press. Smid all the way, no on the basket. Rebound, there's going to be a tie-up on the rebound. So good follow, nice basketball IQ, and man, we just continue to see so much growth out of Ava Smid. Incredible.
Yeah, and you know, the athleticism you bring in right now for the Mustangs, this is probably one of our more athletic lineups that we have out there right now.
Absolutely. In the game for the Mustangs, number 20, Anaya Bowens with ball in her hand. Nice scoop and follow then by Ava Smid. Reverse layup by Smid.
George Gervin right there.
In the game for the Bombers, number 4, Jada Landy, number 15, Macy Harder. Timeout, Ballard. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for Ballard. And I think this is just Coach Patrick Wiena's moment of like, okay, we need to settle down. We had a moment there. We came out of half really strong, right? Yeah. Like we, shortened of that lead a little bit. And then Dallas Center Grimes has just gone on a defensive into transition offense roll right here.
And right there, they were just about ready to get a 10-second
call.
Call. So that's one of those things. That's a good timeout right there. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union reminds you to practice good sportsmanship at all times, support your athlete and your team positively, and enjoy the game.
Yeah, absolutely. We're so grateful for the Girls Athletic Union. We had a really great conversation last night with Madison Melcher, who is the new incoming activities director for Dallas Center Grimes starting next school year.
What was your takeaway there? Well, if you could say one thing that she said out of the whole thing, what would
first of all, she was fantastic. Yeah. That was a great interview. Any Mustang fans, you want to go back and listen to halftime of the boys' game last night. It was great. I think what she said that stuck out to me was that she said, especially having grown up here, she said it's so important for us as Mustang and for the Dallas Center Grimes community to remember where we've been and embrace our past, right? But then be firmly rooted in understanding what is our present situation. We have grown a lot. We are a school that just continues to be emerging and growing, and so then we need to have a plan for our future, and you can tell she's got one.
Yeah,
what a great night. But I love talking to her about the Iowa Girl and her work with the athletic union that she's doing right now. Yeah. Devin Carlisle with the ball up top at the key for the Mustangs. Her three-pointer is off. Rebound by number 4, Jada Landy for the Bombers. Landy with the ball up top. She gets it out to Harder. Harder drive to the basket. A little bit too much on that layup, but that's a nice move by Harder, just into traffic. Smid to Carlisle. Nice cut there, Macy Meyer, as she goes through the lane. Out to Bowens. Mustangs getting in their offense. Leah Brauk setting it up.
Ballard is doing a great job of stopping the ball in transition and forcing the Mustangs to run their offensive sets.
Yeah, down to 5 now. Nice roll there by Ava Smid, and she's able to get around Kaylor Johnson, but that's a really great defensive set by the Bombers.
Well, that's a great offensive move right there and everything. It's just great defense.
Yeah, well done, Bombers, on that. And that's great coming out of the timeout for them to have a really good defensive set. Now we'd like to see what they can do offensively. Kick out to Kaylor Johnson. She drives in, working one-on-one with Bowens. Nice crossover move, just doesn't go. Meyer with the ball. She's driving to the basket. She'll go all the way. Just a little too much on that layup. Johnson with a rebound for Ballard, but she throws it away. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 14, Addie Abens. So Mustangs will have it on the side. They get it into Leah Brauch at the top of the key. They're doing a really good job face guarding Macy Meyer and really kind of taking her out.
They know that they need to take her out of the game right here to have any shot at winning this thing, and they've done a good job so far of that. Not on the board yet.
So Leah Brauch is fouled as she's cutting into the lane. That foul is going to be on number 4, Jada Landy. That's her first team foul of the quarter. Mustangs leading 25-12. Out to Brauch. Back to Carlisle. Carlisle drives into the lane, gets it out to Bowens. Bowens drives baseline. Oh, then they left her. She probably could have just turned and shot it from there. She kicks it out to Meyer. Meyer looks for the roll, and it's stripped away. Nice steal there by, that's number 11, Reagan Levy. Nice crossover by Levy, but it's no good. But rebound, Kaylor Johnson, high off the glass. Battle for the rebound with her and Bowens, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Wow.
I thought maybe Bowens was getting the foul there.
I thought the same thing. I didn't know Bowens got any ball on that one right there. But she was so far underneath the basket. Again, when you were underneath the basket, you got no angle for bank shots right there. It was very, very tough shots.
So Grunmeyer with the ball underneath. She gets it into Levy up top. Out to Johnson. Johnson with the move, crossover. Bowens, nice straight up defense. Macy Meyer with the rebound. Macy Meyer out to Bowens. They'll set it up. Bowens as she drives to the basket. Foul on the play.
I'm really liking Team Bowens right now. I mean, just her mentality of as she has come in, the growth that she has made over this year from when at the beginning to now. If she continues that growth as she goes on, she will be a force her junior and senior year.
Yeah, so Macy Harder, the foul was called on her. That's her second. Bowens' first free throw is good. We've got some substitutions in the game for the Bombers. Number 12, Olivia Waka. In for the Mustangs, number 4, Neela Williamson. Number 34, Tessa Jones. And waiting is Ava Smid. And the second free throw by Bowens is good. Checking in on the Newton and Carlisle game, because that's the winner of this game. We'll play the winner of them right now. With just under a minute left in the second quarter, we're ready to go into half. Carlisle leading 19-11.
Oh, that could have been double dribble. Oh.
Nice cut there by Levy off the Mustangs, so it'll be a Bomber ball underneath the basket. 20 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 2:37 left in half. Dallas Center Grimes leading 27-12. Out to Grace Grunmeyer, and I think Grunmeyer was already seeing the play happening and got excited. And then
getting ready to throw.
Yes, she could see what to do, but just sometimes then you got to secure the ball first. And so it was off Grunmeyer, turnover on Bombers. The Mustangs have the ball. Neela Williamson up top. She kicks it out to Tessa Jones. Into Ava Smid. Nice move there by Smid as she curls around. Ava Smid already with 11 points on the game tonight for the Mustangs. And the top of that press, but Bombers have no trouble with it now. Grunmeyer, she gets it out into the corner and then feeding into Kaylor Johnson, but that's too high, too much, but she follows and gets it the second time. First basket for Johnson. Tessa Jones for 3. That's short, but follow. Ava Smid with the rebound. High in the glass, and no, that's not good. Battling for the rebound is Addie Abens. It's going to be a jump ball. Both her and Kaylor Johnson battling on the floor, so it's possession Mustangs. Dallas Center Grimes will take the ball out underneath. They have a fresh 35 seconds. Under 2 minutes left to go in the half.
Oh, no. Did Brout go down with that little spray because she slipped down on the floor down there.
Yeah, you can tell she's kind of favoring that now, but seems to be okay. That basket was by Kaylor Johnson, three-pointer by her. Ava Smith, she kicks it back out to Brouk. Brouk for three, and that's
just
good.
Like that.
And she answers Leah Brouk.
Nothing cures knee sprains like three-pointers.
And Ava Smith pointed that press with the steal, kicks it out. Neela Williamson for three. That's too long. Smith with the rebound. She goes back up with it, and that's another basket for Ava Smith.
Ava Smith is a junkyard dog.
13 points for her already tonight. Good defense by the Mustangs. So, long three-pointer.
Wow.
But Levy answers with the three of her own. That was
give me
deep.
some more of that stuff right there.
Deep. We have a large logos. That was definitely a logo three
for sure.
Levy. Nice, well done for you, Reagan. So shot clock and game clock practically identical. Mustangs will hold for a final shot here, leading 34-20. Shot clock now down to 10. Ava Smith at the point.
Dribble.
She gets it over to Addie Avens. A kick out to Tessa Jones for three. It rims in and out. Rebound Johnson. And that's going to end the half. Dallas Center Grimes leading 34-20 at the half over the Bombers. Really well played first half by both teams. I saw so many good things out of both teams. And, yeah, Ballard just continues to battle.
Yeah, you got it. I don't know what better a game plan if you're the Bombers that you could throw out there right now, because things are going – there's just been a couple times where you call them the mistakes that the bad turnovers that you don't want to have, where you throw the ball and it goes through the hands, or you have a 90-foot pass that goes into the stands. You don't need that. You can't get 10 points on a possession. So – methodically take it. You just had a positive. You kept them from scoring down here on one end. Come down here, run your offense. If something's open, hit that. They hit a couple threes early. They haven't hit one other than the logo one here since. So, I mean, things are not bad. But now you're in a hole where you're down 14 going into the second half. And they're like, hey, we got to go make up some points. So we got to see if we can't get this to a 5-point game at that third quarter. We got to make up, 7-8 points in this third quarter. It's going to be tough, but it can happen.
That's right. So, Dallas Center Grimes at the half, leading 34-20. And for those of you wanting to know, on the opposite side of the bracket is Carlisle and Newton, and at the half, Carlisle leading 19-16. So close game over there. Carlisle hosting Newton. So
that's at the half.
That's at the half.
Wow.
All right, so we will take a break here for the rest of halftime. We'll come here just the last couple minutes of half as we get into second half action, Class 4A, Region 6 semifinal.
Hey world, look at me. Just wanna tell my story. We were born with destiny, and I'm not gonna be nobody. Everybody's gonna know my name. Everybody's gonna know my Sitting at the bottom of a well in hell, I don't know how to climb up to the surface. I'm so nervous thinking, how can I, what can I, will I ever do? Who am I, what will I ever do? I don't know. Hey world, look at me. I just wanna tell my story. We were born with destiny, and I'm not gonna be nobody. And everybody's gonna know my name. Everybody's gonna know my name. You're gonna know my name. You're gonna need a shot, I need a slap in the face. What can I, will I ever do? I'm somebody. Who am I, what will I ever do? Time to go. Hey world, look at me. I just wanna tell my story. We were born with destiny, and I'm not gonna be nobody. And everybody's gonna know my name. Everybody's gonna know my name. You're 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 gonna know my name. Not afraid to try. You're gonna know my name, my story. If this life gets full right, not gonna stop till I see glory. See glory, see glory. You're gonna know my name.
Hey world, look at me. I just want to tell my story. I was born with destiny, and I'm not gonna be nobody.
Hey world, look at me. I just wanna tell my story. I was born with destiny, and I just wanna be somebody. You're gonna know my name. We're not gonna stop till everybody knows. You're gonna know my name. We're not gonna stop till everybody knows. You're gonna know my name. And everybody's gonna know my name. 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 Everybody's gonna know my name.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
right, welcome back to Dallas Center Grimes High School, to the stable for Class 4A Region 6 semifinal action between Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and the Ballard Bombers. We want to thank Brown Winnick Law Firm for sponsoring tonight's live stream.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union is proud to champion the Iowa Girl, and you talked about that earlier, Christine. Thank you for joining us to support young women in athletics, ensuring that they continue to walk down every main street in every town with their held high, just as high as any boy that's out there.
All right, love that. So at the half, Dallas Center Grimes leading 34-20. A winner of this game is going to play the winner of Carlisle and Newton, and at the half in that game, Carlisle leading 19-16. That matchup will be Tuesday night, February 25th. Site to be determined. It'll be whoever has the highest seed between the two teams, but it'll start at 7 p.m. Other scores that we have just kind of around Pella, the score, Pella-Oskaloosa, that game started late, but it was 7-7 last time we saw the score. Right now, Norwalk, 6.4 seconds left in the half, is leading 41-9, Pat, Norwalk.
Yeah. We were talking, sometimes these games right here get a little bit lopsided in the scores, and it's tough, but you can't take your foot off the gas because you never know what can happen in these games. You think you're up by 15 or 20 and you got it won, and the next. We were at the state tournament when my daughter was playing. We were up on Carlisle by over 20 points and we got beat in that game. So it's pedal to the metal the entire time.
Yeah. And we know, we're familiar with Norwalk because they're in our conference,
right,
and we shared the conference title with them. Their only loss in the entire season was to us, and then we had a loss to them in the conference, so we shared that title. Yep. But they're a really good team. Would not be surprised to see them in the state tournament, but they're going to have to, it looks like they're well on their way tonight anyway, but then they're going to have to face either Pella or Oskaloosa. Right now, Pella leading 10-9 in just the beginning of the second quarter. So we just have wrapped up halftime, ready to kick off, tip off. Any thoughts, Pat, on adjustments for either team?
Well, somehow defensively, Ballard has got to limit Ava Smid. You have got to stop that down. You're getting gutted in the middle right now by Ava Smid. Secondly, you cannot give up second chance points right now. Is critical that it's one shot and done for the Mustangs.
Absolutely. Ava Smid with 13 points for the Mustangs in the first half. On the other side, leading scorer for the Bombers, Reagan Levy, with 9. So Bombers in red, they're moving left to right on your screen this half. The Mustangs in white. I see Mustangs have really amped up their defensive intensity, but Reagan Levy, she finds a way. Another basket for her. In the corner, Tessa Jones. Nice feed into Ava Smid, and she gets the roll. That was another case, I think, Pat, where you were ready for you to say, she just got too far underneath the basket.
Yeah, but God, it was right there, man.
Yeah, she was able to get the shot off, and then it just hung on the rim there for a second, but then eventually fell. That's 15 points now for Ava. Levy with a nice duck under move, but the ball doesn't fall. So rebound, Ava Smid. She gets it up ahead to Leah Brock. Leah Brock right into contact. And that's going to be a foul, blocking foul called on number 32, Grace Grunmeyer.
Those are tough ones to call. They're tough ones to take because that offensive player goes right into the body of that defender right there. You can't give up the layup for sure.
So Leah Brock of the line, her first free throw is good. She's got a second coming. Second free throw is good for Brock. Three-point shot by Jada Landy off the mark, but rebound Bombers tipped off of Devin Carlisle, so it'll be Bomber ball underneath the basket. They got a new shot clock, but a few seconds ran off, so 32 seconds to go. Nice feed down to Kaylor Johnson underneath the basket. Nice strong move. She just goes right into Smid, which is what she needs to do down there, and so she gets the foul called on Smid. That's Smid's second.
It's a tough one. She did put her hands kind of over the top and maybe got in that proverbial cylinder. We learned about that today in a
Iowa
different
State game.
But
first free throw by Johnson is a miss, so she'll get another try there from the line. I'm really enjoying this matchup between freshman Ava Smid for the Mustangs and freshman Kaylor Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, and the best thing for us is we get to see that battle for the next 3 years.
Absolutely. Long on the second free throw. Ava Smid, as we mentioned, comes up with the rebound. She gets it out to Tessa Jones. The Mustangs get into their offense. Macy Meyer on the outside. Macy Meyer, a quiet first half for her, just one free throw.
But you look how the other teammates have been able to pick things up.
Tessa Jones for three. That's a three-pointer there by Tessa Jones. Third for the night for Tessa Jones. She started off with two real hot for the Mustangs in the beginning of the first half.
That allows you to set up your press right there as well.
Levy gets the ball out to Grunmeyer. Back up top to Levy. Long three-pointer by Levy, and she drains it.
Jeez.
That's a second logo three that we've seen out of her.
And great respect for Levy, man. What a great shooter she is.
Carlisle for three. That's off the mark. Rebound by Levy.
You know, as the senior plays with a lot of the freshmen out there, she's got a lot on her shoulders, you know, Levy, to try and just say, hey, here's how we do it. This is what's going on, but still be able to get the shots up that you need to get.
Down to 10 on the shot clock for the Bombers. Johnson with the ball on the outside.
There's going to be a foul here soon between Levy and Brock.
That's a nice eye there by Johnson with a good feed into Levy, posting up. Levy seeing the mismatch had a height advantage. Out to Carlisle, into Smid. They're in that zone. Bombers.
2-3 zone right now, so you want to get that ball into the free throw line if you can. Short corner, there
nice
you go.
Nice cut there by Smid. She kicks it out. Leah Brock for three. In and out. Rebound, though, Tessa Jones, but they're fought for it. Levy comes up with it. And then now there's a foul on Jones. So that foul is going to be called on Tessa Jones. Oh, no, I apologize. Leah Brock is called for the foul. That's her first, but second team foul of the quarter. Substitution for Ballard, number 12, Olivia Waka.
This has been one of the Mustangs' better defensive performances, actually, just on their ability to get the trap set and things like that. Great job by the freshman there. You're almost going to be right every single time if you say that. To throw it off the leg there, she gets the trap.
Yeah, Olivia Waka, just a heads-up play there to throw it off the leg of Leah Brock. So we got substitutions for the Mustangs in the game. Number 4, Neela Williamson, and number 14, Addie Abens.
And Neela just about creates that turnover.
Levy, she's going to go all the way. Nice duck under move there by Levy. And, you know, one of the things that I thought, Pat, at halftime was what Bombers needed to do is that Reagan Levy just needed to take over this game, and she has. Oh, man, that looks like a really clean crossover there by Meyer, but she's called for traveling. So turnover on the Mustangs.
Yeah, it looked good.
Levy with the ball up top for the Bombers. She's going to step back. Big three-point shot for her. Just short, so it's going to go out of bounds. Mustang ball. She's got a really nice step back.
And that was that step. If she was able to go straight up, probably would have goes right on the nose there, just about a foot short.
So Mustangs trying to implement that zone offense, high-low. Getting into Smid and Abens, who's running the line, back out to Meyer. And, you know, Bombers would like nothing more than for the Mustangs to just rely on shooting that outside shot with the hopes that they won't make it. Man, a lot of contact underneath the basket there as Abens moved in. That's going to be, It was either going to be traveling or a foul, and they just decided to call it out of bounds.
Yeah,
so
I think that's, All right, let's reset.
So 31 seconds on the shot
clock. Things get
clock.
ugly every once in a while. It's like, all right, your ball.
almost 5-second violation there on the Bombers, but they're able to get the ball into
She cannot
Macy
dribble right there.
Harder.
You got her. Get it.
3-point shot.
Wow.
Jada Landy. Nice shot there by Landy.
So this is exactly what Ballard needs right here. Now you got to get the stop. Can you get the stop on the Mustangs?
Well, and Mustangs need to be patient because we've seen them go high-low between Smid and Abens. They're able to do that. They can't just rely on taking that outside shot because we have not been hitting them so far in the second half.
Yeah.
So nice drive to the basket there by Macy Meyer. She was fouled on that play.
Yeah, and Meyer, the veteran, right? I mean, she's sophomore by age, but I mean, she's got more minutes than anybody else on the team, on the court over the last 2 years. So if things aren't falling for you from the outside, see if you can't go to the free throw line and get something going right here. Sometimes it only takes one.
That's right. The foul was on number 34, Kaylor Johnson. Meyer missed the first free throw. Second one's up and good. Dallas Center Grimes now leading by 10. Ballard's done a good job of really cutting into that Mustang lead here in the second half. Great shots, and then just moving into that zone defense have caused the Mustangs to take some outside shots, which haven't fallen. Outside for Ballard. Good block out there by Addie Abens. She comes up with the rebound. Looking ahead, Leah Brock in the corner. Into Ava Smid. She kicks it back out. Neela Williamson, rotation. Leah Brock. We're going to get a reset.
Yeah, somebody's got to be willing to shoot the ball. That one went right between the shoelaces.
So turnover Mustangs. Opportunity here for Bombers to cut that lead to single digits. Reverse layup, number 12, Olivia Waka. What a shot by her. Well done.
We've seen a couple different things right there. That's a great shot right there.
Yeah, so the timeout called by Dallas Center Grimes. Coach Adam Jones is going to take a moment here because Ballard came into the second half trailing by 14, has now cut the lead to 8.
Yeah.
So well done. Again, we want to thank Brown Winnick Law Firm, who has done a good job or is willing to sponsor our live stream tonight. And we also want to thank the Girls Union for the ability to bring this live stream to you.
Yeah, good timeout right there. Let's get settled down. I mean, that kind of.
We're going to their video. Okay, we're not going to their video. All right, go ahead.
So, some of this, it's really been, offensively, it's like, all right, let's clean this up a little bit. However, defensively, I mean, the more they keep shooting the ball, the more opportunity. I mean, they're just winging it out there. They got, again, they're playing free. I mean, you want to talk about a team that has been transformed. I mean, you want to talk about growth from game one to now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Ballard this is not even close to the same team that we saw, 2 months ago.
Right.
They have done some serious growth. Great job to the kids, to the coaches, and getting ready for this game right here.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Dallas Center Grimes leading 42-34. Nice run by Ballard. They've gone into this zone defense, forcing Mustangs to look outside, trying to get it inside, clogging it up in the middle there for Ava Smid.
Yeah, somebody's got to be willing to take a shot right now.
Turnover.
We don't. Right now, we don't have
Mustangs.
that.
So, another thing that I see the Mustangs doing right now is ramping up their defensive intensity,
Right.
which that usually helps them offensively. So I'm sure Coach Jones was like, hey, listen, if we're not going to get a basket offensively, then we need to get a stop defensively. So Levy, as you drove in, just ran right into the brick wall of Addie Abens, but she was able to recover.
You're not going to knock that down. No
but they're
chance.
down to 7 on the shot clock, so we'll see what happens here. Can't let them just throw something up. But number Olivia Waka, she's going to throw it out. That's a shot clock violation. Nice defensive effort by the Mustangs. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 34, Tessa Jones, and number 32, Devin Carlisle.
Yeah, that was a great defensive set. Offensively moving it around, but anytime that there was something open, there was a defender right there to knock everything down.
Yeah, in the press is the Bombers, and as Mustangs take some time off the clock trying to get through into their half-court offense. Tessa Jones from the outside trying to get set up. We got Devin Carlisle, Addie Abens working that high-low post. Abens, she got that extra step in before she got the pass off, so it's turnover Mustangs. 45 seconds left to go in the quarter.
I think she got, am I going to shoot this or am I going to pass it type of thing. You got to have that mentality. When I get it, I'm going up, or and that's really what Addie needs to do, is have that mentality to take that thing right in the hole.
It's about 9-second differential, shot clock and game clock, as the Bombers working into their offensive set here. High over the top to Kaylor Johnson. That's a turnover. Steal there by Devin Carlisle. So Mustangs on the other end.
See, that's one I think, if you got that shooter right there, I think you can go ahead and take that shot. As long as it's her with high percentage shot right there. See if you can't get that back now.
They set it up there for Tessa Jones. She takes a dribble to the side, and she nails it. That's another, so that's four three-pointers for Tessa Jones. What a great way to end the quarter for the Mustangs as they extend their lead now to 11. We're going to take a moment to thank the Iowa Girls Union for the ability to do tonight's live stream.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete. Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
All right, so welcome back to Dallas Center Grimes High School, to the stable, where we have Class 4A, Region 6 semifinal action tonight between Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and the Ballard Bombers. I'm Christine Megason, along with Pat O'Brien on the call tonight. Winner of tonight's game will take on the winner of Carlisle and Newton. That'll happen Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Site to be determined. Right now, Carlisle leading Newton 45-21. So, wow, they've had a huge third quarter because it was 19-16. Carlisle only leading by 3 at half, and now we're almost to we just went into third quarter. Now Carlisle leading by 24.
Yeah.
So that's
exactly what we were talking about at the beginning of games. You don't play for 8 games. You get rusty and things aren't right, and things are tight in that first half, and then everything unravels, which is what's happened over there at Carlisle.
So Ballard's gone back more into a man-to-man set here. We'll
and
see.
I'm not sure why you would do that. I mean, things have been very good.
Tessa Jones in and out on that 3, but it's going to be a nice block out there by Neela Williamson. It's going to be a foul on number 12, Olivia Walker. That's her third, team first of the quarter. Into Tessa Jones for 3. And no good. Ball is tipped around. Kaylor Johnson with the rebound for the Bombers. Ball in the hands of Reagan Levy, who she's been dynamite in the third quarter in the second half and really just taken over for the Bombers.
So there's not, you really got to start pressing if you're Ballard right now, because you got 12 points to make up right now to win this game. You cannot get by the soccer star,
Good
Neela
defense,
Williamson.
yeah, Neela Williamson.
You're not going to get by her. Frustration now out
down
of
to
Ballard
3, down
right
to
there.
2, down to 1. Shot clock violation. Nice defensive set there by the Mustangs. And that has to feel so frustrating for the Bombers. They just come out of the quarter and have the ball, and they're just not able to get that going offensively. But credit to the Mustangs. Great job on the defensive end. So checking in for the Mustangs is number 12, Ava Smid. Mustangs able to get the ball across with the press by the Bombers.
There's too much time right now to be taking clock all the time. You're taking that shot, you're running your stuff, you're doing everything you can to build this lead up to 20 points.
Yeah, back in that zone defense now for the Bombers. The Mustangs looking to move. That's the outside shot there from Leah Brauk, and it bounces around. Tessa Jones tries to get that ball as it was going out, but it's going to be off Jones. So
we're waiting for that next 3-pointer to fall right now so we can honor our good friend and buddy, Brad Bailiff over in Sioux Falls.
Heck yes. All right, Macy Meyer, number 10 for the Mustangs, is checked back into the game. How does number 30? Yeah,
right there.
Grace Gredmeyer just literally had her hand on Tessa Jones' chest.
That's one way
extended.
You can create space.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if you can do that. They certainly didn't call that. Then nice shot there by Levy, but it doesn't fall. Rebound Smid going the other direction, and right from behind, almost got the steal. Grace Gredmeyer.
I can feel a three-pointer coming on.
Nice job there into Ava Smid. There's a reach in there by Levy, so it's going to be off the Bombers. Substitution for Ballard, number 2, Rhea Miller, and number 15, Macy Harder. So 19 seconds left on the shot clock for the Mustangs. They take the ball out underneath Devin Carlisle. Right into Macy Meyer, tapped away by the Bombers as they go the other direction. Macy Harder.
Oh, nice.
A block.
Oh, my goodness.
And save. What a play there. Ava Smid with the block, then the save. Macy Meyer is tipped, and they'll set it back
One
up.
of the greatest saves you'll see in high school sports right there.
Put it on Sports Center.
Between the legs. Wow.
So the foul is on Macy Harder. That's her third, second team foul of this quarter.
That play reminded me of Saquon Barkley when he jumped over as a running back and he jumped over somebody backwards. That was ridiculous.
Macy Meyer for a 3. That's a boom shakalaka for Brad Bailiff.
Boom shakalaka right there. Heck yeah.
Listening on the live stream. Well done there, Macy Meyer.
So, this has been a game the entire time, right? I mean, it's been in between that 6 to 10 points, 8 points, 12, right in there. Right now is when you got to buckle down here, Ballard, and see if you can't get that stop.
Grace Gredmeyer checked back into the game for the Bombers. Able to get it over the line there. Ava Smid, kick out. Tessa Jones for 3. Oh, too long. Ava Smid almost with the rebound, but Leah Brout comes up with it. She gets back out to the outside. Fresh shot clock for the Mustangs. She's looking cross court at Tessa Jones. Down low, Devin Carlisle. That short corner, she gets it into Ava Smid, and Ava Smid is fouled, so she's going to go to the line.
Greatest game that Ava Smid has played.
Complete game.
Her career. She's got like 6,000 rebounds. Her defense has been phenomenal, and we've seen that before on some of these things, but she's able to put together an offensive game to complement her overall game.
That's right. Kaylor Johnson with the foul there, and there's a timeout called by the Mustangs.
Students involved in educational activities often have many healthier behaviors leading to better physical and mental health. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and the National Federation of State and High School Associations thanks you for your support of student athletes across Iowa.
All right, so just some scores from around the region. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Carlisle-Newton, which right now appears to be Carlisle. At least they seem to have it well in hand at this point. 27 lead. They're currently leading 53-26. The Pella Oskaloosa. Pella is leading 19-11. And right now, just finishing up the third quarter, Norwalk 55-13 over Bondurant-Farrar. So well in hand for the Warriors of Norwalk. It appears to be also for Carlisle, and kind of a tight game between Pella and Oskaloosa. So Ava Smid at the line. Her first free throw is good. She'll line up and get a second. Second for Ava Smid is no good, but rebound, Devin Carlisle, and she gets right back to Ava Smid. She kicks it out, and Mustangs are going to set that offense up. They're going to go ahead and get into that zone offense.
See, now at that 4-minute mark now, it's like, all right, let's just go ahead and we'll take our 15 seconds here. We'll run clock.
Oh, just a little bit too much on that pass, trying to get it into Smid. So turnover Mustangs. Bombers going the other direction. Kaylor Johnson with the ball, defended by Smid.
That's just great defense all up.
There's a switch there, so a little mismatch height-wise as Meyer is now on Johnson. Levy to the basket and gets the roll. Another great shot there by Reagan Levy. So Macy Harder on defensive effort there is going to be a foul. That's her fourth. Team fourth foul here this quarter.
I think I'm going to need another one of them Tess Jones three-pointers before I go to bed tonight.
Back it out to Tessa Jones into Smid. 15 on the shot clock. Out to Macy Meyer for three. It rims out. Rebound, Kaylor Johnson. Is that Monday? Monday?
Whoa. Not sure how. That should have been one of them Schaefer auto body even charges right there.
That's a first team foul for Tessa Jones. First individual foul for Jones and first team foul for the Mustangs. Substitutions for Ballard, number 12, Ovlia Waka, and number 4, Jada Landy. Levy has a second attempt at the line. Second shot is good. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the game. Mustangs leading 49-37. I think the Bombers have kept it basically even since halftime. They kind of made a run there in the third quarter, but it's back around that 12-point mark. The difference, I think, being just stopping the Mustangs has been going into this zone defense.
Right, yeah. That was one that got us kind of off kilter there for a second, but able to work things through, get through it again. And the defense has been very good for Ballard.
Yeah. Foul is going to be on Ava Smid. That's her second team foul of the quarter.
That is one of the ways you measure success of your team is how much you grow throughout that season. And I don't think anybody can say that Ballard hasn't grown a lot. Those freshmen are a lot more mature. What Reagan has been able to do has just been phenomenal in helping them grow that, because she's going to be a part of this team, even though not physically. Her footprint is going to be there for the next several years to come.
All right, off Mustang, so it'll be Ballard ball, 11 on the shot clock. Gets it into Landy. Off Macy Meyer again. 9 on the shot clock now. Macy Harder cut to the basket. Timeout. So now down to 7 on the shot clock for the Bombers. Hey, we want to remind all Dow Center Grimes viewers and listeners who are following along with tonight's game that now we have some concession stand opportunities. Now that we're hosting some of these postseason games, the boys have a postseason game on Monday, and maybe still looking for concession stand workers. If the Mustang girls here are able to pull out a victory tonight against Ballard, they will play then and host the game against the winner of Carlisle and Newton. That'll be on Tuesday, and we'll be looking for concession stand workers then also on Tuesday. You can sign up, get all the information you need to do that at dcgboosterclub.com. And so we just want to say thank you in advance. It's a real honor and to have home court advantage to be able to host these events, but it takes a whole team of volunteers to be able to make that happen. And again, all concession proceeds go to our Booster Club, who do such a phenomenal job supporting our athletes. 2:08 left to go in the game. Dow Center Grimes leading 49-37. Ballard called timeout, and now they have the ball on the side. They restored the ball, the shot clock to 9 seconds. So they must have just not counted that.
Oh, gotcha.
Last little inbound and then calling the timeout. So 9 seconds on the shot clock for Ballard. And the ball goes to Levy. She's got an isolation opportunity, drive to the basket. It's going to be a foul on I think it's going to be on number 10, Macy Meyer. Yeah, fouls on Meyer. That's her first of the night third team foul. That puts Levy at the line.
You got to know right now, defensively for the Mustangs, everything is going to go through Reagan as she goes through. I mean, and she's earned that, right? I mean, she's earned the right to get the ball at the end of the game.
And she makes the first. Yeah, I mean, Levy with 20 of their 38 points tonight, senior leader for sure.
And this has
she makes the second.
been their MO, right? I mean, she has to score 20 to give them a shot, and she did that today.
10-point game. Meyer, she goes coast to coast. She gets blocked by Johnson going the other direction. I like the idea of Meyer, like don't let them get set up in that zone. But
yep. No. Yeah. Yep. No, that was definitely this Dallas Center Grimes ball.
Yeah. Lots of controversy in the gym right now about that call.
You know, it's still a game. It was 10 points. You get a turnover right here at 3.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. There's a lot of time left, but you got to get a stop right now. If you're not going to get it back in the backcourt, you got to foul and put them on the line. You don't have time. You got to get out there and foul like 10, 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, Tessa Jones and cut down there through by Leah Brauch. She looks out. Tessa Jones for 3. In and out, but battling for the rebound. Addie Abens. Macy Harder comes up with it, going the other direction. Tipped by Tessa Jones from back behind, and a reach in there by Levy. It's going to put Macy Meyer on the line. That's just Levy's second foul. But there's a timeout now called by Ballard. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a moment to thank the Iowa High School Girls Union for the ability to do tonight's live stream.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
All right, welcome back to Dallas Center Grimes High School. We're in Class 4A Region 6 semifinal action. Dallas Center Grimes against Ballard Bombers. We have a final in from the Carlisle-Newton game. Carlisle was the winner, 60-31 over the Newton Cardinals. So winner of this game will take on the Carlisle Wildcats. That'll be on Tuesday night, February 25th. If it is the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs victorious tonight, then Dallas Center Grimes will host that game Tuesday night, which is why we would need concession stand workers. If Ballard was able to make a comeback here in the last minute 16 and win the game, then Carlisle would host the game on Tuesday. Macy Meyer, she's at the line. First free throw is good. Macy Meyer with a really quiet night tonight. Right now, just 6 points on the night for her. A real keyed in on by Ballard defense.
But look at what she's done defensively. Look what she's done from a leadership standpoint. Look what she's done everywhere else on the court.
Yes.
The value of a player is not just points alone.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Pat. Great perspective. Nice take there by number 12, Olivia Waka. Wasn't able to fall, so now Leah Brauch with the ball as Mustangs look to get it across the half court.
That's
trapped in the corner.
Place to be right there. That's a
Timeout,
great job from a coaching perspective right there to know, look, I've got how many timeouts? We've got 3 left. God, that's exactly what you want to do defensively. Get them in that coffin corner right there and see if you can't get that turnover.
That's right. We want to thank Brown Winnick Law Firm for providing tonight's live stream. We love that we have these live stream partners to be able to bring this game to you tonight. And even though great turnout tonight, I think, for tonight's game, both from Ballard and from the Mustangs.
Well, you wait till the next game, assuming we get to play here at the Meadows, this place is going to be packed.
Absolutely. As we said, winner will play Carlisle on Tuesday night. Other scores that are coming in, Pella and Oskaloosa now in the third quarter. Pella, they just started the second half. Pella is up, now it's 26-19, I guess just wrapping up the third quarter. Leah Brauch with the ball, she drives in. Mustang's going to look to take as much off the clock as they can.
And, Ballard just basically submitting right now and saying, we're going to go ahead and play the game out the way it is, as if it's a tie game. There's nothing wrong with that.
Three-pointer by Devin Carlisle is trying to at the end of the shot clock, and it doesn't hit the rim, so that's a shot clock violation. Bombers going the other direction. Grace Gredmeyer with the ball. She gets it to Jada Landy. She threads the needle between the two defenders. It's going to be a foul. I believe it's going to be on Devin Carlisle. We'll see here. It is. Devin Carlisle, that's her first foul of the night. Team third. She was shooting, so that's going to put Jada Landy at the line. Free throw up and good for Landy.
Ballard took the best shot that Dallas Center Grimes had to offer right there and did a great job with that.
And her second free throw falls as well. Brings it to a 10-point game.
And actually outscored the Mustangs in the second half.
Macy Meyer out to Addie Abens. Mustangs will just run out the clock. Final 15 seconds of the game here. I think, Pat, before we can end the broadcast, we have to give credit to Reagan Levy. The only senior on the Ballard Bombers team. She walks out of tonight with 21 of their 41 points. She's been a phenomenal player for them in that program. It's been fantastic to watch her the last 4 years and all that she's given to this Ballard Bomber program. Her leadership, especially in a year when they just have a lot of freshmen and sophomores, is you can't even measure that.
Look at how upbeat she is right now going through and congratulating. That's maturity right there. And that is somebody that has, her role on this team is probably much different than she thought it was going to be, 2 or 3 years ago. When it's like I got all my friends and we got 4 or 5 seniors that are going out and things like that. And then life happens or whatever, and you end up, your role now is to educate others and tell them what the Ballard way is all about, and this is what we do. It may or may not work out for us this year, but you're going to carry this on, and we're going to be better for it long term. Yeah, so much credit to her. Credit to Coach Patrick Wienia on a fantastic season as Ballard wraps that up with a 7-16 record on the season. Of all those freshmen and sophomores, we know that the future is bright for the Ballard Bombers. For the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs, we just earned our opportunity to play in the Region 6 final, sub-state final. That's going to be on Tuesday night, February 25th, coming up just this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Dallas Center Grimes will host that game here at the Stable, and they will take on the Carlisle Wildcats. So last night's game against Ballard, victory for the Mustangs, and then tonight's game with the girls also. Monday night, the boys will be starting their postseason play. Our boys will take on Fort Dodge. Dallas Center Grimes will be hosting that here. That's at 7 p.m. on Monday night. Then just come right back here to the Stable on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock when the girls look to punch their ticket to the state tournament as they take on the Carlisle Wildcats. For Christine Megason and Pat O'Brien, for Mike Bynum behind all the production, making it all happen, thanks for tuning in with us tonight, and go Mustangs.